I've discussed matching, and one of the fun facts that actually confused me a lot is when I look at normal circuits, for example, like a generator or a battery, um, the laws of matching was actually, if I want to deliver power to a load, this is my load, could be a kettle, could be whatever, it could be an antenna, okay? Then in order to get maximum power transfer, we must make that equal to that, okay? That also means, by the way, if you look at it carefully, if this is a transmitter, you're losing 50% of the power here, but you're getting the maximum power, believe it or not, on this side, okay? Why don't we match when we're connecting to the power system or when we're connecting a battery to something? That always bugged me, or a generator like I've drawn here. I mean, why don't I match? Why not? Now, let me just explain to you. For example, your plug, and you've got a live and a neutral there, and it's connected, thank heavens, via a lot of circuit breakers to a power station here, smokestacks, and this thing here can produce about 200 megawatts, okay? Perhaps it starts to tell you. And if that's 200 megawatt, what is its so-called output impedance? By design, its output impedance is very likely 0.001 ohm. Okay, how do I match to that thing? If I want to draw maximum power, what I do is I put a very fat copper cable from the live to the neutral at home. Okay, and if there was no breakers or anything else in there, that will also be equal to that. And I can draw my half of the power station. But the truth is, do you ever want to draw 200 megawatts? It will cause an explosion in your house and all of these wires will burn out. So the real secret is, and that's the reason, is in circuits like this, batteries and so forth, we don't want maximum power. Okay, so we don't want to match. What we want is maximum efficiency. Okay, and to get good efficiency, I put my kettle on. Okay, and that draws, it's got a resistance much higher than that, very badly mismatched. Okay, but very efficient, because now this is low, this is high, you don't lose much power here, and that is what you need when you connect to batteries, when you connect to generators, when you connect to power lines. It's only when I realized that the principle is different. In other words, we want to get maximum efficiency. We don't ever want all of the power, not out of a battery, because the biggest amount of power would really, most of the time, damage our goods. So, fun fact, perhaps you also get some blind spot about matching erased in your mind.